A donkey. And what do we know? It came from Cookie Run Comic Studio. It was a reference to Cookie Run Oven Break for just like this thing. Not the reference for just like even for this thing as well. Nothing came out shortly. Even I just gonna be doing for one thing that I'm making for this in Comic Studio. We're gonna be making trains with this guy from over here. And will we see around the drafts, it does absolutely having a little bit of an issue. So I might start it to make out for trains for it really itself. And like gotta be doing for the crossovers for this time. So I might gonna be going to load it up and see what it does. We got two futuristic police bots and run over here. So we're gonna be making a train and it's absolutely full. But I don't really think it is. Instead of a character, let's going for a fully propped it out or fully propped it out as well. So we're gonna be added something while I just gonna be probably added for this train. I guess really it was. Let's make for something a little bit less budget as well. So we have the locomotive instead of those one without the caboose that we possibly never needed as well. And then the most last ones, this isn't gonna be going for around here. The last thing isn't gonna be going for around here. It was not the coal, but the first reference may be going a little high. We have for these things, and we have the coal wagons. Likely coal wagons. We possibly indeed to do so. And then there came a lot of them. And this is gonna be probably going into its perfect place. Or should I say, is it big enough? And another one. Should we going to get inside of this place? And right over here. So we made the train. At least there isn't going to be for multiple things I have missing. I cannot believe this. What I just actually expected from right over here. So let's get back to characters. And we're gonna be going for really him for this one. So we have multiple of those rail cars. And nothing that I just completely would guess. We're just gonna be spawn a train behind this. Because it looks like there must be a front locomotives in the front and somewhere in the back. That isn't going to get for very much. So we're gonna be putting around for the rail car. Because it's literally on the back. For I guess. So it's not on the back as well. It was gonna be behind. And I think there must be, it is. So it's all the way behind. Because of this locomotive, it's not related to the same locomotive such as this. And I don't want to really believe it for just like we said for about this. And I'm not gonna be added for many more stuff because we definitely added a train. And instead, I might gonna be getting rid of this thing and because of only one, for which I just tried to say it like anything it was. After a little long time that I just making up for anything as well, because I might time to look for just against like probably for to do this. That I just didn't actually gonna be going to work like this thing as well, so even for that one, even for before connecting around for the semi-truck here, so I'm not gonna be doing for just instead of going for a little bit of these things, or should we gonna be going for this one as well? So probably we're just gonna be looking up for the reveal like this thing, as we're added around for automobiles and police cars around here, so I guess we're gonna be putting around from itself. Not anyways, that we just completely nearly possible that I didn't get it for just a little bit as well. So we just added for one train and multiple of themselves as well. And I'm probably sure that we're gonna be added for more space from this guy from over here. It really was that we're gonna be putting around for many more of those. Right onto the spawning selection from these things. And then the rest of those, I just spawned for a reason of them. Most likely we just gotten a little bit spawned for many trains as well. So it looks like we got for multiple trains as well. And so were 3 cars that I just completely added for just one reason. So we definitely gonna be making those. And I'm probably not sure that we're added a background already. So at least we're gonna be added for some background because there is only one left. That might reason that we're gonna be doing as crossover. But I recently gonna be using for such as Total Drama Island from those probably images from elsewhere to do this. So I recently gonna be trying to go ahead and gonna try to make things that I just try to find. So it's gonna be all around in the town, and which is I'm not probably very sure. This is gonna be going for most likely for this recent part. So we're just gonna be going to get a little bit rid of this. So should be able to go for perfect around for the police chase. So it really was a police chase that I just recently added a background. So I might gotta be shrinking a little bit for these ones. And I gotta be seriously. There must be a large amount of police chase. Even for its one again. And it's going to be for a wild ride with the police chase like these things. So looks like I didn't absolutely getting a little bit of one as well. So I might gotta be added for some sort of Hot Wheels one as well. We're probably gonna be putting on the streets, right? And looks like somebody got impounded the vehicle like this according to the clip as well. So nothing instead of those things that we probably came to the police chase as well. So am I gonna be using for submitted sprites? That wasn't absolutely nothing as well. So even for it you know about is according to the description as well that you notice a donkey is owned by the Sands of Yurgaka. That was pretty a little bit weird. That I just according that we came out for to do this that I just never seen like anything that before. So I may use a Chevrolet Camaro, the Z06 as well. I'm probably very sure the Camaro Z06 is just completely spawned right over here. and it is a little bit big as well. Just right behind those police cars that we never spoken to seen that. I like this. Ooh, this is not gonna be pretty such as a good idea. So it should respawn from over there as the chase is on completely. So even it's gonna be headed around the go, but even it is, should we add it for many most of reasons for these things? Because I guess this is absolutely for nothing the part of the day that I just completely going to add for some pretty stuff. So let's bear with me. So we put around here from these bots around for somewhere. Should we gonna be going for the same size as well? I don't really that think it is. Because someone is absolutely gonna be being pulled over for something that I just never told that is not gonna be going for around here. So I'll be finding out for just what next and about of this video is going on. So eventually am I gonna be getting rid of this background as well, but I cannot believe that isn't going to be only one of them. So I suggest that we're gonna be trying to put around here, and we're gonna be continue this video as soon as possible. Once we added Mr. Stick, the 599 GTO, and this girl was running away from those robot policemen, unlike for just what I say, for the robot police ATMs like them. And probably that is going to be end of this video around for some sort of a police chase around him, and not everything from them for just anything as well. So probably that could be wrapped up for today's video. And I just guess for just like a donkey comic studio is gonna be linked in description, and you might able to be for liking of this video for just only one reason, that I just completely added a train on, that unfortunately there aren't any stuff around here into some sort of for the Cookie Run expanded comic studio, that I just made it up around here and for expansion for just like I guess, and probably that using for some sort of a studio crossovers, like anything about for just one reason, and from for sort of like these things as well. So I'm probably not sure that isn't going to be just like even it was, even for its widescreen, like it's everything reference, like even it was like the town being going for police chase around here for supercars as well. So we forgot the effects like anything those, because I cannot believe it that isn't going to be for such as try to get it all the way for one thing, is that might gonna be handed all the way for just hands on it for just anything as well. So we have definitely having for the 5 rail cars and 3 baggage cars around here as well. Even for to do so, because instead of that one locomotive is gonna be on the front, but none anything about those other kinds of train cars aren't here for some sort of for the expanded comic studio and the studio crossovers as well. So that is gonna be the end of this video, but you might gotta be trying to do this as well. So the link is gonna be description down below, and thanks for watching. And this is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off, or the Concept is signing off as well. So I completely gonna be going for around here for one thing as well. So I buried letter, I buried this thing that I just completely started to get a little bit swearing, that I just saying talk to you all mini lads, or just saying mini lads as well, all later, probably I guess.